everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Today's topic is know your value. Know it. Don't look for others to validate who you are. Know your own value. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now we have a letter. Let's dive right into this letter and see what she says. And this letter is entitled, Feeling Rejected. I am a very attractive 62 years old divorced woman who is on the online dating sites. Why is it that most of the time when I contact a man, he does not respond to me at all? That makes me feel so rejected, thinking something's wrong with me. My pictures are updated and I took very good ones, and my profile is very good. Honestly, not really finding anyone I truly like the online dating sites. Just don't know what more I can do to find love. Honestly, not really finding anyone I truly like on the dating sites. I just don't know what more to do to find love. Okay. All right. You're not alone. Dating sites are full of women trying to find love. But, ladies, now here's the thing. The dating sites do set you up to be rejected because, number one, ladies, you are on the dating sites looking for men. When you do that, your value has already come down. The man should be looking for you. Do you understand what you're doing on the dating site? You do your profile. You got your picture on there. And the man comes and he's like shopping for you or whoever, shopping for the woman that gets his attention. He's looking at these profiles and he's, looking at your pictures. Now, most of the men on the dating sites, to be honest, the women who are scantily dressed, with a little bit, little T-straps, they get the men's attention first because most men on there are looking just to have sex anyway. So they get they get their attention. And even the men who are curious and they go on there, it's still those women who are out there showing themselves who probably get a lot of attention. Because I say again, there's very few men on those dating sites who are looking for wholesome women. That's not why they're on there. Looking for wholesome women on a dating site. Ladies, they're looking for a quick hookup. Now, if you are on the dating site, and that's what you want, you just want to hook up. You just want a man, no matter what kind of man, just a man. Well, you say in your letter that you wanted love, so I guess you want love, but think about it. What kind of love you want? Do you want a one night love? Are you looking for a long-term love? Or are you just looking for an illusion of love? Well, what is it that you actually want, people? Ladies, you ladies who are still on the dating sites, this is what you need to think about. What is it that you actually want? Do you just want somebody to check up on you every once in a while? Kind of like a pen pal, but they text you over the phone and talk to you and get you all giddy. Is that what you want? Or are you looking for a companion to be with you, to care for you? You see? A companion, somebody that you can present to your family. Is that what you want? An upstanding person? Or are you just looking for, fun and excitement? You see, people on online dating are looking for several different things, especially for the women. Usually women go online because they're actually looking for a mate, not realizing you're not going to find them online. And the thing about it is, these women could be online forever. And unless they have gotten burned really bad, they'll continue to stay on there looking for someone. Ladies, when you look for a man, usually it doesn't work out. The ones that work out and really stick many times is when the man pursues the woman. All right? Because if he pursues you, it shows that he is really interested in you. You go after the man and he rejects you. Now you feeling rejected. Well, you shouldn't have been going after him in the first place. You should value yourself enough. But ladies, if you don't value who you are, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you're going to get the same results. Men are not going to value you either, no matter where you meet them, because it's not coming out of you. The value should be in you, and you should be showing that in whatever you do and say, and it should be in your aura, how you value yourself. But if you don't value yourself, that shows too. That shows. And if you're on the dating sites, and I guess you're on there and nobody is checking you out or anything like that, so then you start seeing people you want to check out. And like you said in the letter, men don't respond to you because you are not what they are looking for. But it doesn't mean that you are not desirable by someone. You're just not desirable by maybe the men on the dating sites. Because like I said, many of them just looking for hookups anyway. Maybe you're not enticing enough for them. And you ought to be happy that you're not, because most of the men on those dating sites, they're only out to use women. You know how many women are heartbroken from online relationships? Heartbroken. And plus, there are a lot of women who have lost their life savings dealing with some man that she met online. You got to be careful, because see, online, a man can hide who he really is, because all you're seeing is this facade of him. Whatever illusion that he presents to you, that's him. And even sometimes, on occasion, you get to meet these men. And still, you're only meeting their representative when you meet them. It takes time to know people. A lot of people that you meet online, they're not willing to take any time with you. Like I said, if they're out just for a hookup, then when they meet you, they're going to be looking to hook up. And if you don't comply, then they're going to drop you. And now you're going to feel rejected. But you put yourself in that situation when you knew all along what these people are after. You see, you can't change anybody's mind. And a lot of women think that. They believe that, well, when he's with me, being with me, he's going to change all that because I'm worth that. Well, it could happen. But you got to present yourself in a way that you know what your worth is, and it shows, and he can tell what your worth is. You see? And if he's willing to provide for you whatever your worth is, well, then he'll stay. If he's not willing, he's going to reject it and leave. You understand, ladies? But you don't bring down your value because he's not willing to provide for it. He's just not the one for you. And ladies, you need that mindset. You see, too many of us are desperate to have someone. As long as you're desperate, you're going to settle. You're going to settle for the first jerk off that shows up. Because you're just that desperate to have love in your life. Just a glimpse of love in your life. And you know what has us programmed like that? Because we're watching it, in the movies. Love story. And on TV, love story. But when you look in real life, love doesn't play out the way it plays out in the movies. It's different. It can be very different. You don't meet a man and on the first date, you hop into bed with him and feel like you got something going on. It happens in the movies. In real life, it doesn't happen that way. In real life, you was just a one-night stand. See, ladies, it's your mind and things in your subconscious. And when you're looking at these love stories or reading about the love story, listening to these love songs, it's in your subconscious and makes you believe that that's what it is. And that's what it should be. And when you get into a relationship, you're finding that's not it. That's not it at all. It takes work, ladies. And many of you are willing to work. But what about your partner? A lot of times they're not willing to. And that's where the problem comes in. Many times, ladies, after you get a certain age, all right, now this is very important because this lady is 62. Listen, ladies, when you go online and you're probably looking at men your age, it don't make a difference. Men your age online are looking for the same things that the younger men are looking for. Now, if he's younger and he contacts you online, he's after your resources. You can just say that right off the bat. I don't care what you look like. You're 62. He's only looking at the age. He's not looking at, this is a nice looking woman and, we could be together and all. He's not looking at that. He's looking at your age and you online looking for somebody. So, you're a perfect candidate to be used, ladies. Whether he's an older gentleman or a younger one. The older gentleman, if he's already financially stable, then he's just looking for sex. I doubt it if he's looking for a wife. And if he is, I think you need to be leery of that for him to be online looking for a wife. Okay? That's a little bit hairy. And if I were you, I would be skeptical of that. Now, you're looking for somebody, you're online and you really shouldn't be online. I keep saying you're looking because if you're online, you are looking. All right, ladies, so you're kind of in a dangerous territory, and there's sharks in this water. Okay, there are a lot of dangerous sharks in this water that you're swimming in. Now, like I said, the younger men that contact you are after your resources. All right? And I don't care how fine, because some women, 62 can look 32. It doesn't matter how you look. He's looking at your age. All right? He's looking at your age. So he's looking at you and he said, yeah, we can be together in public because you look good. But at 62, he's looking at you got some resources. So he's looking at that. Now, you meet a man your age. All right, now here come this jerk. And maybe he was married at one time. His wife figured out he was no good, so they divorced. So now he's online for what? He's not looking to get married again. He's just looking to have sex. He's just looking just to have sex. Now, if he is looking to get married, you be careful because he could be a narcissist. And he could already be married, getting ready to discard this supply and looking for a new supply. Got to be careful of these men who meet you and already talking about getting married. Narcissists needing supply. All right. Now, if you're 62, unless you look like you are 30, 40, maybe 50, you're not going to meet men over 62. Not very likely, not much over that, unless you look younger. Because the older men get, especially older men online, they're looking for younger women, but not too young, because too younger women will drain them of their resources. You see? So they're not looking for them too young and too fly because they know that costs money. Okay, and if they don't have any money, and most men online don't have any money, that's why they online, no matter what they tell you. A lot of these men will tell you what they used to have, but right now they broke. All right? And ladies, another way that you can tell about a man's finances online is what site is he on. If it's a free site, he broke. Okay? And if, there are some paid sites, I guess, where you pay $30 a month or whatever. And usually, if a man goes on that and he knows there are free sites out there, he's not going to stay on that long. So, these men hop around. They hop around until they locate a site where they can find a huge pool of gullible women. And online women, when you're online, you're pretty gullible. You're like a fish, an innocent fish, swimming in a pool of sharks. You got to know that. And you out there trying to find what? Love? You need to be smart. Need to be smart. But first thing, you need to start realizing your value. Who you are. See, it comes from you first. And all these other things that you do them because you don't feel good about yourself. So you're looking for someone else to validate you, to make you feel good about you. Stop doing that. You need to work on yourself. Work on yourself until you feel good about you. Because if you don't, you're just going to continue your pattern. It's not going to change. No matter what you say and what site you go on, it's going to be the same thing. The very same thing. Because you're putting out the same energy. Because you haven't changed. Therefore, your reality hasn't changed. And it won't change. The only way that it will change, if you change from the inside. Not changing what's going on the outside. It's never going to make you feel any better and never going to present you with a better life. You got to know your value. I know I had somebody to say the other day that you're always hearing about love yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to know your worth. You got to know it. You got to know it from the inside, and it will show on the outside. People, if you are wanting love in your life, you got to love yourself first. There's no way to get around it. If you want true unconditional love, you got to love yourself first. True and unconditionally. And once you do that, then you will attract it into your life. I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Ladies, you got to know your worth. And you got to show it. Never settle. And don't downplay who you are. Realize that you are a prize. But you got to know it. You got to act like it. You got to carry yourself like the prize. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. I want to thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.